coming to you live from Southern California. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Washington Nationals and the Los Angeles Angels. First pitch coming your way next. Just about to get underway. Today's starting pitcher, number 59. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Righty delivers, and that one fouled off. Next pitch misses inside. 2-2.
Oh, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And now 2-2. Got him. Now 1 away.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
And here is James Wood. 2-1. And another ball. Right through there for a strike. At the belt and fires. And he shatters his bat on the ground to shore. Fires to first on the run. Not in time to get him, and the tapper turns into an infield single.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. And now it's Luis Garcia. That one in for a strike. 2-2. Man at first, 1 away. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Battling here as he fouls it away. Through that one, it's a strikeout. Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. Move to first. Wood back in on a dive. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. And we're just getting started here in the top of the first. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. In time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. Nationals leave 1. Now the Angels will get their first crack at it. No score. Back after this on the show. Back in Anaheim. And today's starting pitcher, Jake Irvin.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down. All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup. So in now for the Angels, Nolan Shanuel. One down, base is empty. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Wood makes the play. 2 down. And now batting, Mike Trout.
The designated hitter, Mike.
2 down, nobody on.
Ball 2.
And misses inside. Taylor Ward waiting for a turn at the plate. 2 outs, base is empty. Grounded to low. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Angels turned away in the first. We played an inning from the Big A with no score. Back here at Angel Stadium, here's Josh Bell.
The designated hitter, Josh Bell.
And a pitch. Outside low, and it's 2-1.
1 strike.
Here comes a pitch. Right through there for a strike. Joe McDonald doing the home plate duties here.
Well, Joe's an interesting one. I'm always trying to figure out what exactly his zone is. Feels like it kind of moves around from game to game, sometimes inning to inning.
The pitch. Ripped on a line. Ward makes the grab. And there's one away. Yeah, I think that's fair. I don't think he's ever way off with his balls and strikes, but yeah, I don't think it's easy to define what his zone is, like you said. And now up for Washington, Brady House. 1 out, base is empty. That one ripped left field. Ward ranging back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
The right fielder, Dalen Lyle.
2 outs, base is empty. Up now for Washington, Dalen Lyle. No score here in the second. Headed down the line. Wade giving chase. Can't get there. This one lands foul. And that just misses.
It's a good take.
2-2.
Two outs. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Fights it off. He'll see another. Two down, nobody on. To the right side. And that chance handled. On the run, sends it over to first. Throw not in time, and he's safe.
That's why you run hard 90 feet. Take nothing for granted, especially when you've got great speed. I'll take the infield knock.
And here's the catcher, Riley Adams. And the righty deals. That one hit to right. And it falls. Around third. Now a relay to the plate. He's safe.
Batting ninth, the center fielder, Jacob Young.
So 2 down. Here's the center fielder. Man at second. And another ball.
2-1.
The 2-1. And there's a foul ball. Man on second, 2 down. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 2-2. And that one missing low.
Full count.
C.J. Abrams up next for Washington. Adams at second with 2 down. The pitch. Right side. Moore sends it to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. One for the Nationals on this RBI double. It's an early 1-0 lead. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the left fielder, Taylor Ward. The line to kick the pitch.
1-2.
Ripped to short. Sends it across the first. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
The center fielder, Joe Adell.
Here's Joe Adell. Home team down a run. Bottom half of inning number 2. Right-hander kicks, deals.
Ball. Full count.
And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
2 balls.
And now it's going to be Logan O'Hoppe. Next offering is down low. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Swing and a miss. Now 3-2. Throw over to first. Adele back on a dive. Now a screamer into the outfield. And he makes the catch. And there's 2 down.
Batting 7. The right fielder.
So here's Wade now. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Runner on the go. There's a ball. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
2 outs is a great time to try to steal second, especially when you have a guy with some wheels on first. Defense probably knew it was coming, but figured we better focus on trying to get this hitter out.
Fastball for a strike. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think
makes the catch, inning over. Angels strand 1, still behind by a count of 1-0. And we're back. And now, C.J. Abrams.
C.J. Abrams.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The pitch. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground.
Well, from the time you're a little leaguer, you're taught to hustle out of the box and give it a full sprint through the base regardless of how you hit it. And he didn't make great contact, but the effort was there, and he earns the base hit.
Now here is James Wood in there for a strike at the top of the zone. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. 2-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
The batter. The second
Luis Garcia digging in for the Nationals.
Garcia.
Here's the pitch. It's a double steal. The 1-1 is fouled off. And he deals. That one misses. Now 2-2.
2-2.
Got it. And 1 out now. Here's Nathaniel Lowe. Singy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. 2 on, 1 out. Swing, and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Tracks it down for the out. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with 2 gone.
The batter. The designated hitter.
Josh Bell at the plate now.
In the grand scheme of things, this at-bat might not feel important because it's early, but it could create a domino effect for things to come. Control what you can here and have a strong at-bat.
2 on, 2 outs.
Ball.
And another ball. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Adele going after it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that's the 3rd out. So the Nats leave a pair, but they still lead it 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So in now for the Angels, Christian Moore.
Christian Moore.
The wind of the pitch. Late on that fastball.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. And a pitch. Right side, hard hit. Fires over to first. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd.
Batting 9th. The shortstop, Kevin.
The batter now, Kevin Newman. The Angels trailing by a run here in the last half of the 3rd. Liner to second, and picked on the hop to first. Out. And that quickly 2 away.
Third baseman number 2.
So the batting order turns over. Now it's the Angels leadoff man, Luis Rengifo. 2 outs. High in the air, out to right. Lyle brings it in for the 3rd out. Back here at Angel Stadium, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Brady House. The 1-1.
No, that's outside.
Maybe a surprise here as the bullpen is already stirring. Sam Bachman, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. The 2-1. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. Kicks and fires. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And another ball. Three-2 now. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And the right-hander deals to the left side, but it is well foul. Payoff pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
And he can't come up with it. But the throw to first gets him easily, and that's the first out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Dalen Lyle digging in for the Nationals. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. One down, base is empty. Outside low, and a count 2-1.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
And that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second, and that rolls into the corner. In safely, it's a double, and his second hit.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Here's the catcher, Riley Adams. That misses the zone, and that's ball 2. Lyle over at second, 1 down. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Well, that's that slope right there. He threw it extremely well. I'm talking about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Man at second. That one way outside, and the count's full. Checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. He did not go around.
Now a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to play off some really close pitches, and somehow, Boog, he found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Number 59 out of the game. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. So the Angels turn to their bullpen for a new pitcher, Sam Bachman.
So at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
And now the center fielder. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. And that is cut on and missed. Slider right there. So how much does his speed factor into his ability to go get it?
It's heartbreaking for the hitter because off the bat, he thinks,
strike 3, got him swinging. Now 2 away.
I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity, and it is hard to catch up to.
Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. The pitch.
Ball.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial gold glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. And that one is lifted in the air. Wade pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that is that. So the Nats leave a pair, but they're on top 1-0. Bottom 4, down the number 2 hitter, Nolan Shotwell. Left-hand hitter waits. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotze into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. And that's in the dirt. Two now. And that skips in the dirt. Goes down looking.
No, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Popped up to the left into foul ground. House hauls it in, 2 away.
Got the pitch that he wanted, just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open, backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Angels held in check. They're down 1-0. All set for the start of the inning. Now the left fielder, James Wood. The wind of the pitch. That one misses. Now 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what.
Oh, and a nice sliding stop. The throw, and very nicely done for the out.
Just so impressed with the movement on that play. Footwork was excellent. The arm strength was there. And, of course, the most important part was getting the out.
Here's the second baseman, Luis Garcia. Gonna count 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Wouldn't chase that time. The wind and the pitch. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. It's 2 and 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Two outs. Still 2 and 2 after the foul ball.
His eyes got big. He saw that changeup way out in front. Better to pull it than to get jammed on something off speed like that.
And now the count filled up 3 and 2. Swung on, belted. Back there. Reaching for it. Makes the catch.
Now, Billy, that ball had some carry on it. Great job of making a decision quickly to get up in the air. Reels it in. Excellent job to end the inning.
So digging in, Joe Adele.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
And here it comes. And a swing and a miss.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Got him swinging for the K. Had him out front for strike 3.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
And next for the Angels, Logan O'Hoppe. One down, base is empty. Struck him out looking.
No, that's not the best two-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
The Nats leading by a run, last half of inning number 5. And another ball. And down on strikes he goes. The big righty strikes out the side. Angels go down 1-2-3, and it remains 1-0. Well, one-run game. Josh Bell getting ready to hit. Ball to strike. That's a little bit low. Movement in the bullpen. Hunter Strickland, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Neris warming up as well. Fouls one off. 2-2. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And one away.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
The 1-1. And it's strike 2.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle, but I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
That misses, and the count is even 2-2. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Dalen Lyle.
2 outs, base is empty. Dalen Lyle digging in for the Nationals. And another ball. There's a swing and a drive. Adele on the run. Dives, but it's off his glove. Base hit. It's a double. 3rd hit of the night for him.
Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap, and when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
And in scoring position with 2 away. And here is Riley Adams. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And that'll do it. No runs, 1 hit, a double, no errors, and 1 man left. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Nationals 1 and the Angels nothing. So in now for the Angels, Christian Moore.
The second baseman, Christian Moore.
And that one fouled off. Righty delivers. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Stays alive. Kicks and deals. He fouls it off. We'll do it again.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
And a 1-2. Just misses with that one.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Bounce to the right side. In plenty of time to first. He didn't make things easy for him there, but they still get the out.
Shortstop, Kevin.
And next for LA, Kevin Newman. Line to left. Wood makes the grab, and there's 2 down.
Third baseman, number 2.
Next to hit, Luis Rengifo. The Halos still looking for their first hit in this one. And a swing and a line drive into right field. Lyle makes the catch, and that ends the inning. So he's through 6 no-hit innings now. It's the Nationals 1 and the Angels nothing. New pitcher in the game for the Angels, Hector Neris.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And another ball.
2-1.
And a pitch. Fouled off down the right side. Righty to the plate. That one down the line. Shadowell takes it to the bag. That's the first out in the top of the 7th.
The batter, number 5. Shortstop,
C.J. Abrams now at the plate. And a pitch. That one ripped. That's back there. And that one is out of here. He leaves the yard to right. And they tack one on the board. It's 2-0. Let's take another look at it, but this time with the help of StatCast.
Well, this one wasn't hit that high, but when you can launch it at 111 miles per hour off the bat and get some backspin, it'll carry enough to get out of here.
So 1 out, nobody on. James Wood will hit next. And a pitch. Short hop liner, handled it short. Throws to first in time.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Garcia.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the second baseman, Luis Garcia. Here comes a pitch. Swings and misses, and it's 1-2.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Two down, nobody on. Bats and misses. It's a strikeout. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. And it's 2-zip. You're dialed into the show.
I wasn't thinking about doing something like trying to get my music out, 'cause it mattered to me and I knew.
And now the first baseman, Nolan Shadowell.
The first baseman.
The 1-1.
Man, he's been really good. About to hit that 100 pitch mark here in the 7th. Man, we'll see how far they're going to ride him, but it's been pretty good so far.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fights it off. He'll see another. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch-out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Here's Trout. And another ball. The Nationals trying to protect a 2-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
That one 95 to finish him off. Angels go quietly there, and they're down 2-0. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Brock Burke.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Now it's the Nationals cleanup hitter, Nathaniel Lowe.
Nathaniel Lowe.
To third, Rengifo. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
The batter, the designated hitter, Josh.
And now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Late on that fastball. Action in the Angels bullpen. Hunter Strickland appears to be getting loose. Brogdon getting loose as well. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's the 2nd out.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
2 outs. And that's outside. Now 2 balls and a strike. That's inside.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And that's a base hit.
Now batting, right fielder.
So, Singy, let's dive into the numbers, courtesy of StatCast. Do you even feel contact being made when you hit a ball that hard?
No, I don't think so, Boog. I mean, that's just the best feeling in the world as a hitter. You square it up perfectly, and it's like you didn't even swing the bat. And there are times the ball feels heavy off your bat. You know it, but this is not one of those cases. He sent this one flying 114 miles per hour, so that's flexing your muscles a little bit.
Here's the 2-2. And another ball.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. The pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. on the ground, and it goes just foul. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Left-hand batter waits. And a pop-up. Right side, foul territory. Reaches over the wall, and he's got it. So one left for Washington, but they hold the 2-0 lead. Joe Adele digs in now.
The center fielder.
And the righty deals. That's in there. And the count 1-2.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Man, he had the stanky leg on that one right there. That curveball just locked him up.
Digging in, Logan O'Hoppe.
This is where the no-hit bid really starts feeling real, but still a long ways to go.
Right-hander kicks, deals. That misses the zone. 2-1. Fought off foul.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
And that one's a little bit low. Ball 3. The Angels yet to pick up a hit here. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Still able to get it there in time. He keeps his composure, and they get the out.
This is what it's all about on that right side of the diamond when you've got the first baseman involved and the pitcher as well. First baseman does a great job, knocks the ball down, gets away from him a little bit, doesn't panic. The pitcher's exactly where he's supposed to be. Nice feed and a nice play for the out.
Here's Lamont Wade Jr. 2 down, nobody on. And another ball. And a 2-1 hammered but foul. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. And the Angels are gone in order. They're still down. It's 2-0. We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Hunter Strickland. Riley Adams digging in for the Nationals. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, that's the moneymaker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Liner snagged at first.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Two outs. Lifted in the air, out to left. Corrals it, and that'll do it. So we'll head to the bottom of the 9th with a chance at history on the line. Back in a moment. Bottom 9. So in now for the Angels, Christian Moore. 3 outs from a no-hitter. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Kyle Finnegan will take over here.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out. With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Tying run at the plate. Left field. Wood on the move. He's got it. Just 2 more outs to go in this bid for a no-hitter.
And physically, there's probably some fatigue, but mentally, which might be what's most important, he seems as strong now as he's been all game.
I'm sure the adrenaline is fully ramped up at this point as well. And that's off the inside edge. And the count 2-1. That to right. Lyle gets under it. And there's 2 away. And now the toughest one is left to get. The final out to complete the no-hitter.
Yeah, and not much we can say anymore. Everyone knows what this situation is, and he's so close, but he can taste it.
So it's their last chance in this one. And here's the first baseman, Nolan Shanuel. A chance for the no-no right here. Got him. And that is the ball game.
Well, no-hitters are awesome, but there's something really fun and cool about a combined no-hitter. What a great day to be at the ballpark. This team got the W. That's what's most important.
On the end of this tunnel, so far the snipers beat me up, and now I'm ready to rumble. The jungle is hungry. Predators want me. I can't escape from the torment of knowing I'm putting the world at stake. I know it's been a while. They've been saying you can't be great. Leave the decisions to the politicians' definition of fake. They say they want to save me, I'm the anti-hero. There ain't nothing that's for saving, time to start at 0. Tear it down and start again from the foundation.
Lo conseguí, se me dio. La vida al fin toma color. Vida al palo.
The final line score for the ball game tonight. For the victorious Washington Nationals, 2 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 8 runners on base. For the Angels, no runs on no hits, no errors. They left 2 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 21 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.